Young Thug YSL trial resumed on yesterday, and Nichols pleaded out. He received a 20-year sentence and will only serve 7 years in prison. Then he would get time served for the time he already have served. And actually, it was game over. Ever since Slime Life Shouty testified that YSL is a game. Now, in Enrico, all the prosecutor has to prove is YSL is a game. And just think about it. You have all these defendants that pleaded out that will be forced to take the stand. And after seeing Moontoon being arrested for not cooperating, all of these guys are on pins and needles, and it's understandable. So they all seen what happened to Moontoon, and Slime Life Shouty took the stand, and they see the question that the prosecution asked them. And the messed up part about it, when you take the stand, you might not get the same questions that Slime Life Shouty got. And it's all up to the prosecution on what they ask you. Now, if they ask you something that will hurt the YSL co-defendants on trial, then that's something you have to deal with, because it's always going to be in the back of your mind that if you testify untruthfully and the prosecution has the evidence that you're lying, then you're going to be in the same position Moontoon is. So every defendant that takes the stand, I can imagine all the co-defendants on trial will be on pins and needles, because all of them is forced to testify and testify truthfully. And Nicholas' lawyer advised him to take a plea. Now, this guy who's representing Nicholas is one of the top attorneys in Atlanta. Him and Steele. Now, if he advised Nicholas to take the plea, he knows that there are too much evidence that they're facing, and it's a downhill battle. Well, uphill battle when you find these type of charges, and all they got to prove is that it was an organized gang. And with all these text messages, all these messy phone calls from co-defendants, and then all these messages on social media with all these hand signs and threats, kind of mess YSL co-defendants up. And then you don't know what these people would testify to on stand, knowing they're scared and shook up from the Moontoon rearrest. So I know a lot of people are angry with Nicholas, but I think he made a good decision. And the sad part about it, that I'm thinking that Shannon will take the plea. So the numbers getting lower and lower on the amount of people that is on trial. And if Shannon take the plea, then the next question is, will the prosecution put Shannon and Nicholas on the stand to testify? If they don't, then they're going back to jail. So this trial is getting interesting. It resumes today. And let's see if Shannon take the plea, or if he will stay solid and continue on. But I'm telling you now, a mistrial ain't gonna happen. If they do, if the judge do issue a mistrial, then guess what? The feds ain't gonna do nothing but pick it up. We see what they doing in Chicago. We hear about the rumors of Jay Prince's house getting raided. So these feds are trying to clean up the industry one by one. game by game. So it's getting interesting. It heating up in the Young Thug trial. We're going to see if Shannon going to plea bargain today, if he going to stay solid. Please stay posted for more updates. Please subscribe, hit that like button. See you soon.